Good morning, children. How are you all? Long time, right? We did not meet each other. How are your holidays going on? I hope you're enjoying like anything. Your classmate Chirag is enjoying like anything. He is not studying, but you tell me, are you people studying in your houses? I hope yes. You are getting worksheets like for all the subjects. But nobody asked me one thing that, madam, why computers are not done? You people enjoy computers, right? Then why your computers? You have not even asked about computers. No problem. I have come back. You're upgraded from first standard to second standard. You've learned about computers, you've learned about touch space and all. And now in the box of computer, there are a lot many things for you people. I know you cannot come to schools, but I will be teaching you the computers and applications through WhatsApp of your mobile phones. And anybody who is having computers in your houses, please just let me know so that I can send you the files. I can send you the files and you can practice those things in your houses. Okay, so let's get started from our first chapter. The chapter name is what? Someone can just everybody tell me. What is a computer? Can anybody tell me what is a computer? Just think. You know it very, very well. Just try to recall. Computer is a computer, correct? Can anybody tell me? We have studied two things. We have studied manual machines. We have studied electronic machines in our last class. Remember? Just try to recall. Yes, computer is an electronic machine. Why do we call it as an electronic machine? Because it needs these things. What are these things? These are wires. With this only we connect the computers. And if you, electronic means something which is run on electricity. Can you operate a computer without an electricity? Don't tell me about laptops, okay? Because laptops you can operate only if it has charge in that. Yes, if it has. To charge, what does you need? What do you need for the computers? You again need a power supply, current. So that's why we call computer is an electronic machine which needs electricity to operate. Okay, now just let's see what is the difference between human being and computer. Can anybody start telling me about it? Okay, let's just start seeing what is the difference between we human beings and computers. Can you just see the screen, my screen over here? Let's talk the points one by one. Can a computer make a mistake? It makes the mistakes only if we instruct it in a wrong way. If we give a wrong instructions, obviously it will give a wrong answer only. But otherwise, computer does not make a mistake. But when it comes to we human being, we make lots of mistakes. Yes. Now let's see the second point. Computer never gets tired. Yes. How much ever you make the computer to do work, it never gets tired. Day and night, if you ask him, if you make it to work, it will keep doing work. But you tell me about yourself. A little work if we give you, you get tired. If we give a little homework also, 1 or 2 page homework also, you get tired and you want to have a break. Continuous classes, if we keep it, you will get tired. If you come to school, you get tired. You go to play, you get tired. Yes, so human beings, we get tired after some time. Computers can work at a very high speed. Yes. You just tell it 1 plus 1, it will instantly give you 2 answers. If you give 10 plus 10, it will give instantly as 20. But if I give you people to do it 1 plus 1 or 10 plus 10, you will start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc. And then you will come to answer 20. But the same is the difference between the computers and human being. Computers can work at a high speed and humans can work at a limited speed or a lesser speeder than computers. A computer can do same work over and over again. It never gets bored. Yes, it is a machine. So if you just make this machine to do the same work every day, it will not get tired. If you ask the machine to make it to work the same thing full day, it will not get tired. But if we tell you to do the same thing for some time, you will get bored like anything. Yes, if we tell you to only read one subject full day, obviously you get tired. If you are seeing just one particular video or a movie, you'll get tired. If you play a same game for a long time, you get bored. But whereas computer won't get bored to work the same thing again and again. Computer does not have any feeling and cannot take decisions. Yes, computer is a machine. It does not have feeling. Will it cry? Will it smile? Will it laugh? Will it get angry? No. Can it take a decisions? If you leave your computer to do anything by itself, does it do it? If you tell the computer is watch whatever movie or cartoon you want to see, does computer do it? No, it is not a human being, it's a machine. But whereas we are human beings, we have we have feelings, we can take decisions, correct? These are the difference between computers and human beings. Let's just recall once more. Computer does not make any difference, mistakes, but human makes mistake. Computer never gets tired, but humans get tired after some times. Computers can work at a very high speed, wherein humans cannot work as fast as computer does. A computer can do same work over and over again, and it never gets bored. But humans do not like to do the same work again and again, as they get bored. A computer does not have any feelings, and cannot take decisions. Humans have feelings and can take a decisions, right? Now next thing, can you just see the picture on the screen? What are these? See, this is a monitor. You're very well aware. Just it's a recapitulations or it is a revision. It's a monitor, CPU, keyboard, mouse, speaker phones, printer. You have seen everything in your computer lab. Speakers in our computer lab are inside the CPU only, but many of them you have speakers separately. How does a monitor look like? It looks like a TV screen wherein we see all the information. Monitor gives all the information visible for us on its screen. Keyboard. Why do we use keyboard? We use keyboard for typing. We use keyboard for typing any information inside the computer. Main part of computer is CPU, correct? Yes, CPU is a main part of computer. As we always say, CPU is the brain of the computer. So that has two parts. One is central processing unit, another is memory unit. Like our brain is a computer. So half part of our brain does all calculation, decisions, everything. And half part of our brain, it keeps all the information, it stores all the information, all our memories are inside that. The same way we have for the CPUs also. CPU does all the calculation, keeps everything. You ask it to do any processing, you ask it to calculate anything, it will do it with the help of processor. Now, it also keeps all the information inside the computer, right? Where does it keep? It keeps in the memory unit. It's unit in the sense memory part. Computer has one part which keeps all the memories inside it. We also know that it is also known as brain of the computer, very important part of system unit. All the calculation works are performed in CPU only. It also contains the functioning of other parts of the computer. Like our brain controls all our body parts, the same way CPU controls all the part of the computer. See, what the CPU does is, it will take all the information from the user. Who are the user? We are the user. We are using the computer, so we are the user. Correct? So how do we give information to the computer? With the help of keyboard and mouse. correct? Whatever we want to type in the computer, we click on keyboards. Sorry, we type on keyboards, we click it and we send it to the computer. Where does it go from keyboard? It goes to CPU. There it does all the calculation. Imagine I have typed 1 plus 1. It goes to the CPU. CPU does the calculation. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And then this CPU will send the same information to the monitor where the final result is displayed to us. Can we see it on keyboard? No. Can we see it on mouse? No. But it is seen on the monitor. So what does it do? From one side, from the keyboard and mouse, it takes the information. In the CPU, it does processing, and in the monitor, to the monitor, it displays the information. This is how the CPU works. Memory is also a part of body. Can you tell which part of the body contains memory glands or memory? Yes, it is our brain. Now see, can you see what it is? Printer. What do we do with the printers? Whatever we see on the monitor, if you want to have that picture or that information on the paper, you need a printer to print it, right? The information is available in the system, but if you want to have it on your paper, imagine you have drawn a tree. Okay, you have drawn a picture in your tux paint and you want to have that paint on your paper, you have to print it. If you remember last year, we did a tree diagram in the tux paint and I took a printout of it. I showed you people how we can take it. With the help of printer, we take this copies. Mouse. About mouse and monitors and everything we will study in tomorrow's class. Until now it is enough. Let's just recapitulate what all we studied today. Computer is an electronic machine. The difference between computer and human being: computer does not make any mistake, human makes the mistakes and all. Different parts of computers we study. It has monitors, CPU, keyboard, mouse, speaker, printers. Then we saw monitor. It looks like a screen. It displays all the information to us. Keyboard, we use it for typing the information to the computer. We saw the main part of the computer is CPU. It has two different parts, unit inside it only. One is processing unit, one is memory unit. Processing is nothing but doing calculation, working according to user. Whatever user is telling, as per that, it does the work. It is also known as the brain of computer. It controls all the part of the computers. And it is like our brain, which stores information also. And printer. Printer is used to print the information on the paper. Until this one for today is enough. I'll meet you tomorrow again. Until then, bye.